lot of killings going on in the city, man.
Yeah.
I think in 7 days we was at like 15 killings. You know, we was the highest in the country.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and not only that, it was happening into a generation as ours.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as far as Rich P and Saints and
Yeah.
Drew,
Exactly. Yeah.
there's a young lady named Tiffany on the northeast side. Her son got killed, and
Yeah. And then
all of that. And so,
yeah.
Initially I was gonna have a barbecue at the duck pond.
Oh
for Drew.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a duck pond.
Yeah.
A little small, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that would have got big.
It got too big.
Yeah, that would have got big.
You know what I'm saying?
That would have got real big.
Everybody was suffering. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna pay for Camargo Park.
Yeah.
And but I got to run in my mouth. And I talked my way all the way up to the higher ups, and they blessed my game with the park and
nice.
And
hey man.
The stage and the mics and the sound systems and the chairs and the tables. Yeah. Writing me a check to Walmart and HEB.
Yeah.
Just let old me run his mouth. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? And,
making moves.
The voice would be a lot bigger as we rattling.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back to the Plug Podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in, liking our videos, sharing our videos, subscribing to our YouTube channel. As always, you're plugged in with the Plug Podcast. I'm your boy Jay Alamo.
You already know it's President Q.
Hey,
welcome back.
We here. We got a special guest today, Brian McGarity, stopping by, talking about Stop the Violence event that he has coming up on March 15th. So definitely go dig in there, get a little bit more information about this event and what he wants to do with this event. What else, Q? What else have we got going on?
We're not gonna have like a dedicated segment to it because there wasn't a lot of it this week, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of the new music that came out. Me and him, just before we started, we were bumping a brand new song, Lil Yachty, Drake, The Baby. I mean, it doesn't sound like nothing new, but if you haven't heard all three of them together on a track together, it's pretty nice. It might be hit potential. We'll see. I have a feeling you gotta hear it a couple places. It's called Oprah's Bank Account once again.
Yep.
And Janae Aiko came. How you say it?
Yeah, Aiko. Yeah. Did you get to listen to the album?
I heard a couple of songs on there. A lot of people. It's got a lot of buzz.
It has a lot of buzz.
Has a lot of Big Sean's business out there. Well, her and Big Sean business out there. So that's gonna be interesting. I think as an artist, you should be able to
speak on those kind of things.
Throw those
things out. Yeah.
Some people are like, oh, it's too personal, but it's like,
it's
what
life.
else? I mean, you could make up stuff, of course. Any artist could do that, but sometimes you want to just come from your heart. So I want to give it a long listen. See if it has some R&B.
Vibes to it.
Because this is the year.
Where
R&B to
step up.
Resurge. And then of course we got very hyped up, very anticipated Lil Uzi Vert. Eternal. Take. He's been finally
came
for a while.
They came out surprised, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't like
randomly.
it wasn't like
anybody was expecting the album.
And I think
he was just kind of like, I'm gonna drop it next month, and next month, or not even next month, like the day after it came out. I was like, what?
Yeah, we were just talking about Lil Uzi Vert on our last episode or previous episodes where we were talking about how his music got to a halt. Now he comes out with something just out of nowhere. That's really cool.
Speak it into existence. But with me, I listened to a couple, and then I had to turn it off. I got mad. I'm not mad, but it was like that way song. Yeah, it does not sound good.
It's like a Backstreet Boys song.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I want, and like from a rapper that can't sing and hit those melodies like that, it's like, bro. Come on now, this sounds not good. But
not
that's
even
my
for
opinion.
Effort. Yeah,
I know a lot of people love Uzi Vert. Uzi Vert fans gotta go after me, but it's like, I appreciate a lot of artists, but that song.
Good
try.
I would say good try because he's out trying something different out of the regular, the same. But hey, that's, I know, that's tough. That was tough. And what else?
And I guess we could hit on the little, the baby topic real quick.
Oh man,
talk about that.
The baby. was on TMZ. I seen it on TMZ.
And once again in trouble.
Yeah, once again with the fan, beating up fans.
Supposedly the girl was recording him. Yeah. And she had the flash on. Got a little too close, hit him in the eye, I guess. So he kind of pimp slapped her.
Yeah.
Onto the
did you get to see the video, the actual video?
It was too dark for me while I was looking.
I'm gonna post it here for you guys so y'all can see the actual video. Y'all are seeing it right now, probably.
I read the article. I was like, God, dang, you smacking your female fans? Like, those
Shut
are
up,
those loyal ones. Yeah, I'm like,
no, he got a song. Sorry, he's got a song called "Shut Up, Bitch."
Nah, I don't know. You can't be smacking.
Yeah,
the dudes, you know, they be switching up and stuff. The women. Listeners always gonna be loyal to you. That's one thing. I'm like, don't do that. Don't lose them, baby. Yeah. You lose them, good luck.
Yeah, I know.
Come back with your next album.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for music this week.
Hot topic music. We got a hot topic sports. Do we got any hot topic sports real quick?
Oh, I want to hit on the Lakers Clippers game. Did you watch that? That was interesting. That was very interesting.
That was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
that was beautiful to watch.
Know, you can't. Clippers couldn't make no excuse.
Yeah.
Lakers couldn't really make no
excuse either. Yeah.
Patrick Beverly was being annoying like he always is. I was like, they don't tech him up enough.
Nah.
You ever feel like that?
Nah, they don't. They let him get away with a lot of shit.
He be bumping. I'm like, dude, you bumping into LeBron and all up in his ear, you know, mouth and all. I'm like, dude,
and there was one part where did they chase the ball down? Was it Beverly where he hit the ball out of LeBron's hand? Yeah. But you, as a player, you got to do those kind of things. Because those little things may not affect the king, but it might affect the king in a match where he's like,
but you don't want to do that.
Oh my God!
I don't know. When you talking about the greatest of all time, people, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. You don't want to do that to them.
Don't say nothing. Don't piss them off.
Yeah.
Like Kobe, Jordan,
LeBron.
Dudes like that. It's like just keep it. Just play ball.
Yeah.
Because he's probably gonna Jason Terry him. He's gonna get destroyed in the playoffs.
One of those games.
Yeah, one of those games. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
If it's not him, Anthony Davis gonna find him.
Got him.
And it's like,
try to put him in the casket.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just stop, Patrick Beverly. You're a role player. Yeah, that's what they signed you for, to play defense and be that guy. But it's like, don't do that to the role players and the somewhat stars, not the superstars. They built a little bit differently. Yeah, I watched that game. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was a real good game as well. It went all the way down to like the last few minutes.
There's one thing I wanna say. Is it like I've been watching a lot of the games this year, but have you noticed like they don't call a lot of fouls for LeBron? I don't know.
Nah,
they don't call.
Well, I did see him get to a free throw line a lot. The last game. Yeah, I did see him get to the free throw line a few times this last game, but this season traditionally,
he doesn't get there as much anymore. I'm like, I wonder what's up with that. I guess they say it's like the Shaq rule. It's hard to know because he's so big and strong. It's hard to know what a real foul to him is for him. Yeah, but it's like you just gotta be consistent, refs.
Yeah. And that's why I agree. I think that would be a really good series if we do see it. Another thing, a big topic I seen was the Mavericks being kind of like a dark horse in the playoffs, because I think they slid to like number 6 or 7 right now.
They're getting beat up, physically. They're starting to wear down.
But they feel like they're gonna come in and be a pretty good dark horse.
I think they
which is pretty interesting.
I can see them in the second round. I don't know about the
from there on. Yeah. So, what else? I know there's not Mavericks, but the Nets recently just let go their coach.
Which is interesting because I think Kyrie and Kevin Durant were actually fans of the coach. So they didn't even, I mean, I guess Kyrie got a little bit of time with them. But but maybe they need a championship caliber coach. That's what they're looking for. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's one on the market, but
on First Take they were talking about Greg Popovich. They said Popovich and the owner have a really good relationship.
No, not that good.
And Stephen A. That came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. I was like, But usually when Stephen A. says something, it kind of has been circulated around.
He said Durant and Kyrie want to go to the Knicks, so I don't want to hear nothing from him for a while. I'm hearing a lot about the Knicks. I'm hearing a lot of, and then they were close. They were in the neighborhood.
They're in the neighborhood, but they were down a couple blocks.
Yeah, it was like, sorry, nobody wants
couple
to go
blocks
to the
that
Knicks.
way.
And kicking out their
fans.
trophy celebrities.
Yeah,
and stuff. Like, what are you doing?
Speaking of, that was a big uproar about Spike Lee being kicked out of the arena. Well, not getting kicked out, but having a hard time getting into his arena and change the rules.
That's a bad look on them, no matter how you spin it. Even if he wanted to like use the women's restroom, it's Spike Lee.
Yeah,
right?
He's been.
You let Spike Lee do whatever he wants. He's royalty
by that time,
for the Knicks. He's the only fan y'all have right now. So y'all better treat him. Not only that, the biggest fan. You know,
he's been there forever.
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller time. Yep.
It's like when Reggie Miller had hair.
Yeah,
so
those battles.
Like that's how you know it's way back. So it's like don't treat your
loyal.
That.
Royalty
like,
and loyalty.
He can use whatever entrance he wants to use.
Yeah.
Drinks. That's on the arena.
Yeah.
It's only just him. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, let that man.
So I was kind of shocked to kind of hear that.
That Dolan dude, he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
He's not good for their brand. He's not good for their PR. He's not good for their culture.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. He was trying to spin it to almost a race thing where like, no, we're not just talking about race here. We're talking about just like the way you're treating people. Like,
it's like your character. It shows a lot on you when your most loyal fan doesn't get the best treatment you can possibly give as an organization. It's like, dude, he's been here longer than your freaking trash players. So you might want to, like, he's one of the only good things y'all got going for y'all. Like, and that's the number one fan in the NBA.
Yeah. So NBA's looking real good, and then LeBron James beat the Bucks as well. That's right too. Yeah, great weekend for the Lakers.
MVP campaign. It's like, hey, what can you say?
Boom.
Giannis couldn't beat the Clippers.
Yeah, nope. And he beat the Clippers, and he beat the Bucks.
It's like, okay, who's the real MVP?
Exactly. So that was good for his resume. What else? Sports talk. MMA. Oh, did you really quick MMA? Did you get to see the women's highlights of those girls fighting?
Nah, I saw it on TV, but I was at work.
So man, it was pretty brutal. This girl's forehead, check out this picture. Forehead was
sexy or what?
No, really, just give her a
real
kiss.
Sexy.
Yeah, right there on that forehead.
That's what I like.
But shout
out all my big forehead girls out there. I'm here for you.
Nah, you ain't big forehead like this
that.
one.
No, that is abnormal, huh? I gotta check that out.
So for my MMA fans, definitely let me know what you think about that fight. That seemed like it was a pretty gruesome fight. The main event seemed like it was a pretty went all 5 rounds. So it seems like that was a pretty good fight. So definitely let us know what you think about that MMA fight and how they rank up against other pay-per-view MMA fights out there. Other than that, any other topics there?
We definitely got to hit on our sponsors, our weekly sponsors. So go ahead and shout out to one of the places you can find in San Antonio, the Basement downtown, of course. You got good drinks, great bartenders, great people.
Great DJs.
Great DJs. DJ J Alamo every weekend. You can catch him here, tearing up on the ones and twos. 3 different rooms. 3 different styles of music. You know, it stays lit. I got so many memories here. You know, it's nothing at this point. You guys got to come through and check it out yourself.
Definitely.
Make a memory.
If you downtown San Antonio, if you just in San Antonio, you ain't got nowhere to go on Friday night, Saturday nights, come kick it down here at the Basement.
Yes, sir.
So definitely shout out to the Basement. And appreciate y'all always letting us let this be home for the Plug Podcast. Other sponsors, shout out Big Brothers Barbershop. Definitely appreciate Big Brothers Barbershop, always showing love. If you're in the Calabria area, Alamo Ranch area, need a good cut, go stop by there. They'll take good care of you. What else sponsors? Any other sponsors we got going on here?
I think we should be good to go.
Okay.
I mean, shout out to all the Plug family, you know, everybody who's been supporting, of course.
Yep.
So, and right now, y'all might want to go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that share button, because it's about to get, real turned up in a second.
Absolutely.
Grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, grab your drinks.
Absolutely.
Or if you're working out, turn them headphones up. You already know what time it is.
You already know. 2 more sponsors before we get into this music video. Shout out Ape Life.
Oh, yes, sir.
Why not keep shouting out Ape Life? Get onto their website, check out some of their merchandise, and then shout out to the SA Legends. So if you're looking for a select basketball team, definitely check out them. They are a very competitive basketball team moving around the nation. So definitely check them out. Shout out SA Legends. But Brian McGarity up next. Let's get into this music video.
$4 million, these niggas sound crazy.
My bitch, no money ain't the only thing coming. They know the marathon continues in my city. I run it. I seen them pull up in traffic, take your life without asking. They wanna see me dead and gone, 6 feet deep in the casket. They been trying to block the shine, pray don't catch me slipping. I got money on my mind, dog, I gotta go get it. Can't get caught up with you, you ain't eye to eye with the vision. I told my mama I'ma get it, now I'm out here with it like look.
Yo, welcome back from that music video. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. From our artists, continue to send us some of your work, man. We want to, put some of y'all's music videos out there and get y'all promoted as well. So definitely share, subscribe, and like on that artist. We got Brian McGarity in the house. We got Brian. What up, baby? What up? What up? Another podcast guest for everyone plugged in, baby. President Q, what Brian McGarity got going on? What you got coming up?
A man right here, Brian McGarity, is up to some real big things, especially here in San Antonio, putting us on like always.
Yes, sir.
We need people like him in the community.
Absolutely.
Running an event called Stop the Violence.
Yep.
It's very, especially right now. You've seen all the tragedies going on within the community, especially
definitely here in San Antonio. Yeah.
Where our death rate is insane. I lost a couple friends this year already, and we only in the third month. Third month. I already lost a couple of them. So, it hits me personally speaking. It's going to be happening Sunday, March 15th, this upcoming Sunday. So, you guys definitely want to come out and show love.
Absolutely.
It's going to be at Camargo Park, 11 a.m., 9 p.m. And it's going to be on Castroville Road, 5738. So you guys definitely want to come through. None of the ratchets. We ain't inviting the ratchets. All right. I guess the ratchets. Y'all come
they are people.
We're all lining everybody up.
Show love, though.
Yeah, everybody fall through. But yeah, definitely, Brian. Let's get you. Let me get you.
Also,
there you go.
Former guest of the show.
Clifton Simmons is going to be there. It's going to be your host.
Let me go ahead and get to that.
And Alvin Perry.
Yeah.
How you know Clifton?
Yeah.
Me and Cliff, we go way back. We went to John Jay together.
Marbach is alive and moving.
That's Marbach.
That's
right
what's
there,
up.
Baby.
That's what's up. So he's going to be hosting your event on Sunday?
Yeah, he's going to be.
That's what's up.
Man.
Get him, man. That's real.
Yeah, it's a big thing for the city, man.
A lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. That's exciting. And we had him on our last episode of the Plug Podcast. He's plugged in with us as well, and he did a hell of a podcast with us.
Cliff
funny, man.
Yeah,
he's funny, and he had his show on Valentine's Day.
Shout
so
out to Cliff,
yeah,
man.
What's up?
So I'm like, okay,
really
it's
good.
You have somebody like him who's really gonna help
out
people together. Because that's what he say his whole mission stand up is about is bringing people together. He's not one side or the other.
Yeah.
So, having a guy like that, and also Alvin Perry gonna be there as well. You want to speak a little bit on Mr. Alvin Perry?
Yeah, Alvin Perry's a good dude, man. He's very influential on that east side. He's given me a big help on the push that I have, and big shout out, Alvin.
Good. Absolutely. So let's get into a little bit more about your event and what this event's going to be about and stuff like that. So let's start off easy for the guests. What motivated you to put this event together for San Antonio at this time?
San Antonio needed it.
Yeah.
I think at 7 days we were at 15 murders. We were the highest in the country.
Yeah.
And,
that was just recent.
That's recent, man. And it was hitting home. It was the younger generation. It wasn't car accidents and stuff like that. It was killings. So something had to be done.
Yeah, and I mean it's been so. Ever since Chris P, I know I bring Chris P up on all my podcasts. Man, I know. Shout out A-Block. I know Chris P's like, man, he always shouted me out. But man, ever since like that happened, and it just kind of just started like going from there, and it was just, it's real. Definitely, I hate to see talent like that, like in our city, be brought down. And that's what really bothered me the most. So yeah.
Shout out to all them boys.
Yeah.
To the fallen, all of them. But at the same time, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're bound to get a haircut. And You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
true. That's facts.
Boys, rest in peace. We all miss them, and they'll live on through us.
Absolutely. 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 So what else do you have going on with this event? So you go have so it's a 4-hour event.
Well, actually, I've been moving.
Uh-huh.
From 11 to 2, I'm actually having a bully rally.
Okay.
And that was the way I was able to get into schools. I didn't want to put the Stop the Violence in there, so I
Got
made
it.
a bully rally. So
Good.
11 to 2, I'm doing a bully rally. I'll have face paintings and
Nice.
horses and other things that the city will bring to help out.
That's what's up.
Speakers and some entertainment for them as well. You know?
That's what's up.
And then from 3 to 6, I'm gonna do the political and I have a lot of religions coming as far as the Baptists, the Church of Christ, the Muslims, the non-denominational, the Catholics will be there as well. That's good. To rely on peace and love of the land, because if we don't have peace in the land, nothing can thrive, my brother.
Exactly.
You know? So, along the journey, that was the easiest part because the churches are already in alliance. You know.
Correct.
You know that's going to be a mass in itself and look good, because if you think about it, there's a lot of people, a lot of black people that are Baptists, a lot of black people that are Church of Christ and Muslims, and it creates a form of division, you know. So I'm bringing them all together because we all must stand together.
We'll be good. We're going to definitely be real good. And I mean, so overall, what kind of your goals for this event? I mean, do you hope to have another event in the future? Do this maybe quarterly? What's your overall goal for this event here?
We're definitely in forward motion, man.
Yeah.
This is my first event. I've only worked on this event 22 days.
Man,
that shows focus.
Wow.
It's been a tremendous amount of support, and shout out to everybody that's helping me. I really appreciate you.
The way the buzz is. Yeah, the way the buzz is online, man. I wouldn't have guessed 22 days. It seemed like it at least been like 2 or 3 months, if not more, of you putting in the work to get this thing going. Because, man, I see it shared online like every day. And I'm like,
ready for it.
Really good. What kind of questions you got for our man Brian? Man, we're gonna get into some more stuff here, but what else you got for him?
Well, first off, let me also report there's also gonna be some more good stuff that y'all don't want to miss out. There's gonna be live music. There's gonna be food for y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some games being played, so it's gonna be a good time. And it's a Sunday, man. You don't want to miss that on a Sunday.
Sounds like a good vibe.
Yeah, that sounds like the vibe you want on a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
So be sure to
rejuvenate you and get yourself ready.
All your loved ones there and have some fun.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, cause seeing as you did this in 22 days, I didn't know that. That's
pretty impressive.
That's real impressive. That's super amazing
impressive.
To make a movement like this.
Only God.
Only God.
Only God.
Make waves.
Seriously.
But I wanted to tell you, I wanted to basically get your mindset, because I'm a little bit younger, so I've only been in the social media era, really. You know, I've only grown up in that. What would you say are the positives and the negatives that comes with a person trying to get out a message, whether it be positive or negative, like I said, from, I'll say, 15 years ago?
Yeah, just
compared
TV.
To now. You know, 2020, back in 05 when you can only do it through the street and flyers. And,
flyers, handout.
How would you, I'm trying to word this better. How would you say it's impacted society as a whole?
Yeah.
Back in the game when you had to move the message word of mouth, it made it more genuine. When you post something online, it does move for.
Yeah.
But we can't talk like this, so you don't get the complete message. You understand?
Yeah, the person behind it.
It has its perks on both ends. You know?
I feel you.
That's a very good point. I mean, do you feel like do you think for your event right now, you think social media is a pretty good platform?
Yeah, it's moving on that social
media.
Hey, but at the same time, you know, they don't know all of this substance. You know, they're riding, and I am out here talking, and you know, if you talk to the right person, you know, the message trickle on down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I've been moving it.
That's really good. And as far as where you from, tell the people a little bit more about, you know, Brian McGarity himself. Where you from? You said if you were listening, went to John Jay. You from San Antonio, homegrown?
I'm from from the northwest side of San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Valley High.
Yes,
Got big
sir.
love off Marbach.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
shout out to them boys off
Yes,
the
sir.
block.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Any played any sports?
You know,
Yeah.
you
You like kind of had your own
I
own
mean,
thing.
you know, the
down,
boys
but-
know I was the fastest around.
Ah,
you know what I'm
yeah. Hell yeah. That's
yeah,
what's
man,
up.
but
That's
you know,
what's
life twisted me another direction, so
Yeah.
I'm a street legend.
Yeah, that's
what
what's
they
up.
call it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey,
Hey, there you go. The plugged in. And as far, yeah. And then, oh man, the other question slipped off the top of my head. I know I had wrote it down for you, but I had another question. Could you get to question 2 for me? I think he didn't want. It was the one about who impacts you.
Oh, there we
and
go. Number 4.
yeah, there you go.
So everybody has, whether it be that one person, a couple people behind what make them who they are.
Yeah.
You know, like when we talked to Clifton, he had a bunch of comedians. He said D.L. Hughley was a huge influence on him. So I really want to know for you, whether it be one person, a group, who really would you say you mixed up to make you, like as a person, as genuine as you know,
Besides
smart.
my mother and my
Yeah. Shout out to your mom and dad.
My father, man. He was a solid dude, and he was good. He knew a lot about everything. You know what I'm saying? He knew a little bit about everything, like we always say. So he played a big role in my life.
That's what's up.
He was a real powerful man to look up to. He passed when I was 15, becoming a man, but
sorry to hear that, brother.
You know, those values, they you know those whoopings turn into respect.
Yeah.
And respect
Exactly.
goes a long way.
Yep.
Relate to that.
Yeah, we all relate to that. Black fathers. He gonna whoop that ass. There ain't no question about it. Like, damn, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. Any brothers and sisters? Any?
Yeah, I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm the baby out of all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. The
Wow.
youngest.
I mean,
Oh, so did you get your older
That's
siblings?
a lot of influence.
I would say they beat up on you a lot or what?
You know, man. I got a brother, man. Shout out Big Lean.
Yeah. Shout
He
out.
the same selfish mother. Nah, he's a good dude, man.
Good.
But he's 4 years older than me, and I could never whoop him.
Nah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Any good story with you and your brother you could think of? You could share it with the podcast. Any memories that won't drown out? Good ass whooping story from your pops.
Man, I try to tell you, man. It's so many, and I won't put him on blast this time.
Yeah.
He's a good brother, and he stepped up when my pops passed, and he was very influential to look up to as well.
Very good. Very good.
What's up.
So yeah, definitely
You know,
shout out.
you know a lot of like I guess voices in the community, like motivational speakers, like that. And you would say, you kind of have an ear for, and that.
I can't say I know them, my brother.
Yeah. Just kind of listen in.
This journey that's wisted me through. They're coming from every direction. And,
Amen.
You know what I mean? So
God sent them
we
your
are
way for a reason.
creating relationships as we speak.
That's really good. Really good. So, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you mentor anybody? Like
I know.
I'm always out here, pop game. You know what I mean?
That's why I want to know. Shoot.
Yeah, I know.
You
Yeah.
know,
Pretty
you always
wisdom.
have something
Yeah.
good to say, you know. If you open your ears a little more, you might can, catch a little more of the game. These people are sent to us spiritually. You have to know that. To learn from, even if it's a bad situation. So,
Absolutely.
Just walking through life, you can
run into
catch the game if
I feel you.
pay attention.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna give us a quick break real quick. I got one more music video to get into, and we're gonna wrap it up with Brian. All right? Well, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
I'm here.
We'll be right back.
I just let my mind simply flow on and get it how I live. Riding under city lights, blowing on that gas. Riding under city lights, blowing on that. Riding under city lights, blowing on that gas.
A lot of units that I gotta get moving, so I'm a man.
Riding under city lights, blowing on that gas.
The competition non-existent.
it's lit.
Yeah, I know probably having to get all these different.
It's been the business and the artists.
Okay. Oh yeah.
There you go.
I can only imagine. Was it more like an ego thing or what? Like
they want some money. I can see, when you asking somebody to come and do a show, they thinking like a club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not thinking bigger as this is, so you have to talk to them personally. And I know that their lane is likes and views.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing them to likes.
Yeah, they gotta get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once you get to talk to them, the plan is good, and they show alliance after that.
That's what's
There's been a couple guys I haven't talked to, like Kyle Lee, and
That's right.
I know he's not from the city, but he showed big love to it, and they love him too, you know.
Always. Yeah, shout out Kyle Lee.
We can get him to come do something for those kids. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, absolutely. He always shows love to the city as well.
But yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
So the rest of the guys lining up though, as far as D-Loke.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I'm trying to go get DJ. I know he.
Yeah. I played this song this weekend.
Glizzy.
Yeah.
I got a youngster named Dynamite. Shout out Dynamite. He's up and coming.
Dynamite. Yeah.
His mom, Capricia Wells. She helped me out with the schools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
She was my coach at J.
Nice.
And she went to be a principal. Now she's a direction assistant at Northeast Independent.
That's really good because she was teaching and being a principal, so she moved through.
It ain't what you know.
Yeah.
It's who you know.
Welcome back from that music video. I hope y'all enjoyed that music video. Definitely get in there and share, like, subscribe. Get in there. We still here with Brian McGarity himself. Talking about this event that we have coming up on March 15th. Make sure y'all get out there and support. We're going to wrap this thing up here with our last segment. As far as this event goes, any big artists that you have coming out performing for you, anything like that?
I'm keeping that part a secret.
Okay.
I don't want to promote the artist because that'll be promoting the hoopla.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get the substance over. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So if I tell anything, it'll be more of speakers.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Good. That's very good. That's
what's up.
And then, so as far as what kind of course we want to see pictures of this turnout.
Oh,
what kind of turnout are you expecting overall for this?
Man, the way it's looking,
event?
the whole city will be there, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's looking good. The support and
Yeah.
the abundance of calls and texts, man. It's gonna be a good event.
Man, so I'm looking forward. So you're trying to become a household name with these events, hopefully to the point where you're doing drives and back to school drives and stuff, huh?
I don't know where the spirit is taking me, man.
Okay.
But it sure is taking me on the trip. I tell you that.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah, especially this year, man. It's only the beginning of the year. You still got.
Yeah, you only first.
Yeah, this first quarter. This first quarter, baby. So you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Still got the second in that summer.
Yeah, you know, finish
better
that
keep
fourth
hooping.
one strong.
Yeah, better keep hooping.
Keep shooting because he's shooting good right now.
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely,
I appreciate that.
absolutely. So I want to pick your brain on some sports, man. I love sports. Our podcast, we do a lot of sports.
Love it.
Who's your go-to basketball team right now? You got to go to.
Oh,
there you go, man.
There
we go. There we go.
With the home
There you
team.
go. All right, that's what I like to hear.
Sure.
Who's your favorite player in the NBA right now?
In the NBA right now, man, they hate on LeBron, but you know what? Staying up under that rim.
Even that.
Bron don't play.
Bron don't play no games.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier on the podcast. Did you get an opportunity to see the Clippers and Lakers highlights? Man, check those out, man. They out there. They balling. They balling. And so you a big Spurs fan like me and everyone else on the Plug podcast. What do we gotta do to get back in playoff contention for next year? How you been keeping up with the Spurs?
I haven't. I can't.
Man, they've been doing so bad, man.
They got finally boy out there, DeRozan though, ain't
Yeah, they got DeRozan, but man, I feel like they got a rookie, Lonnie Walker. Yeah. We gotta get Lonnie Walker on here. Make sure you get on here, Lonnie. But man, I feel like he has a lot of potential, and Greg Popovich ain't playing him. I feel like Greg Popovich kind of keeping to his old school, the way he did Tony Parker,
Earn your stripes.
Yeah.
I know he know what he's doing.
Ginobili, earn your stripes, and then Ginobili comes Ginobili. I'm like, oh man, come on.
Like, who is this dude?
And so what about football and stuff? You rock anything with football?
I've always been a Dallas fan.
Yeah.
You know, my cousin Wayne McGarity, shout out Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay. He went to the Cowboys. He still has the longest catches, Texas Longhorns.
Hey, that's what's up.
I'm riding with the state all the way.
There you go. You ain't switching up nowhere. Ain't switching up nowhere. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now definitely, hopefully Spurs get back up on there so we can get things going. You got an NBA champion this year. You kind of think the Lakers.
Them Lakers looking good.
Yeah, the Lakers. He's like, the Spurs about to win out. We'll be at 8.
Turnaround in history right
That's
now.
Right. I like to hear that.
Looking good, so
Yeah.
ride with Brian on this one.
Yeah, man, he's a great athlete, man. I was telling him last podcast how he was in the Eastern Conference, beasting. Now he's in the Western Conference now, doing the same thing. And I just thought, bully, man. Bully.
I mean, for my generation anyways, like LeBron, he means so much. Especially like growing up seeing like what he did for not just for basketball, but outside of basketball. It's like I know people get in the argument of who's GOAT or whatever, but I think just like legacy wise, like what he did with the I Believe campaign, giving all those kids scholarships to
that's
school.
really nice. Yeah,
that's
that's
you
big.
gotta understand that's huge.
Yeah, that's
huge.
big. Able to do that kind of stuff is really big.
I don't care if you hate LeBron, you know, the player. As a dude, I love LeBron. So, I always have some love for LeBron.
Heck yeah. So, you got any questions for the Plug Podcast? You feeling pretty good about your event coming up, brother?
Yeah, Stop the Violence this Sunday.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
It's my first event.
Yeah.
The weight on my shoulders and expectations and stuff.
Yeah.
It's tremendous.
It's all good.
You say that now. You gonna be on the mic rocking the
rocking the crowd. I'm like that wasn't the same Brian on our podcast. That's what's up, man. And we hope for nothing but success for your event. Nothing but the less. Sure. Did you have any like shout outs that you want to get into before we wrap this one out?
Shout out everybody that's helping out, man. Shout out from the Northwest. Shout out Checkmate X checking in. I appreciate what you're doing. Shout out Benny Price, what you're doing for me, man, on that east side. Shout out, I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out
you got
Robert Prince, you know, if you need a party bus, Crown Blue Enterprises.
Crown Blue Enterprises,
you know,
all right.
Good prices. Shout out Snapback Taxes.
Nice.
You know, they coming out to show love.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Davey. Shout out Eric Morgan. Shout out Frankie. Anthony Boyd. Jason Shields. Shout out Big Lean.
Hey.
You know, shout out Rock. Shout out that boy Eddie B. You know, the boys holding it down at Northwest. Shout out man, look here, man. I don't want to miss nobody. Sheree, look, you coming out there. I appreciate you. And everybody else that's showing their alliance and coming together with me. I surely appreciate it, all the help, and we're going to make this thing look right for the city.
Oh, yeah. Ain't no pressure about it.
Shout out to the community, San Antonio 210.
Yeah.
You know, and once again, like I said, it's going to be the Stop the Violence event. My man Brian McGarity.
Yes,
definitely going to be lighting it up. Boy,
man,
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Cliff, man. I can't forget my boy Cliff, man.
Yeah.
For sure. He been riding with me since day one. Shout out Cliff, bro.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And like, this ain't me being like, you know, off camera or whatever, but like when I was talking to him just behind these cameras, he's a real dude. He's a real genuine dude. So
seriously,
dudes like him, you gotta come out and support. You know, like,
seriously.
Like, he's only gonna make things better, especially for our city, but probably bigger.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't
this
care
dude,
if it's bigger
like,
than him. It's
like,
gonna be.
I've talked to people, and some people just got that energy about them. So you definitely want to come support Stop the Violence. Like I said, this Sunday, March 15th, 11 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. at night. So it's gonna be a party all day long. So y'all be ready.
Absolutely.
Food, music, games. You man, come on now. 2-0 stand up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's been a pleasure, man.
And of course, there's gonna be more going on, but you know, he's saving some stuff for a surprise for y'all. But hey, y'all might want to get up and go out there and support. So appreciate you once again, my man.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Appreciate you having here, being on this podcast with us, brother,
sure,
man. Blessing us definitely again. Nothing but blessings for your event coming up on Sunday. If you need anything from the Plug Podcast, you holler at us. We locked in. We locked in. We plugged in now. It's over. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Day, nice hat. Man, so definitely, if you haven't already, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the Plug Podcast. If you want to be a part of the show, you got some people that would love to be a part of the show to get some of their messages out to the city. Definitely hit us up. You got music videos, hit us up. We here for y'all. This has been the Blood Podcast.
Yeah, before we go, man, let me say shout out T Pope.
Yeah.
He's doing Increase the Peace.
Yeah. Hey, I like the sound of that.
Let me get the date for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can make sure they
and
know
once again, if I didn't say the address for the stop of violence,
get the address one more time.
5738 Castroville Road, San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
78227. So
don't be
sure to turn out.
Yeah, there you go. Put that in your GPS.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You got all day to get out there.
Bookmark it, all that.
Yeah.
All that. We need it all.
Yes, sir.
Where my boy at, man? Let me see. It's called it's Increase the Peace, August 8th.
Okay.
He does. We're in the same lane, and we brought it together. So I want to make sure I shout him out.
Good.
And y'all go out and support him too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man.
Sure.
Man, we
city
plugged
coming
in.
Up.
The city
That's
is
what I'm talking about.
Oh man, 2021 it's gonna look like 2-0. It's gonna look like 2-0.
What's up, man?
Hey,
Man, shout out to Plug Podcast. Subscribe, like, and share. Peace.